Now let's have a go at our Grecian herbs. One Grecian herb, two Grecian herbs, and a fountain. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready.
You okay? Where you guys are? You got the pitch pipe viewer? Yep. Pitch pipe viewer. Pitch pipe. Oh! Okay. That's the wrong pitch. It's B. Is you.
Take your hands off my daughter!
Mayor Shin, Your Honor, me and Darby are going to take behind your back.
Why, you?
We'd rather do it in front of your back, but
Do what? Never mind.
your daughter's scared you, but I'm not. I think you hate to have your daughter scare you. Jilly, come on.
I'm gonna warn you once more. If I catch you touching my daughter again, I'll buy that horse with you to hell won't have it again. No, sure. Not much poop out of you, madam. I think he needs peace. Yes, now get out of this public building.
I'm as much right in this public building as anybody else.
Right? What do you know about right? Aiding and abetting the swindling activities of a self-binding symbol salesman. You know why I see rain all over you? We're boarding school. Now get out, you wild kid.
Papa, please! Candidates like you make blood in this marketplace. He gods.
You watch his phraseology, young women. Go home. You Laylee? Yes, George. You tend to your dance. Dance. I'll handle things and taking up with the kids from the wrong side of town.
Mr. Mayor, if I could just make you understand.
Well, you can't. And by the way, thanks for nothing. I've read that book you gave me from cover to cover and I haven't found a single thing.
Mr. Mayor, if you please.
I'll settle your hash as soon as I get these premises off of my oldest girl. Yes?
All right, but I want you to know in the meantime, I'm vouching for that Tommy Gillis. That boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. And by the time our band plays its first concert, you'll be waiting in line to shake his hand.
By the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will let the poor gather in wheelchairs on account of the broken legs they'll get from tripping over their own beards. I'll tell you something, my fine young feathers, my feathered young... Never mind! Oliver, JCA, we're all in!
It's gone!
I want this man's references, and I want them tonight. And don't let him out of your sight. He's slippier than a Mississippi sturgeon. Get his papers or get him in jail. Couldn't make myself any clearer if I had some fun hook in the well water.
Professor Hill, I believe Mayor Shin has behaved abominably, and I find it wonderful of you coming to Thomas' defense.
Oh, well, really, it wasn't anything.
Yes, it was.
Now, a man can't dodge the issue every time a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A brave man only 500. Anyway, the mayor was already pretty angry on account of the billiard parlor. I suppose a recommendation from a musical authority such as yourself could help, but I couldn't ask you to do something like that.
Well, why Professor Hill?
You would?
I'd be glad to. I just wish I was a little more informed. I've been wanting to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
His cornet, mother of pearl keys.
I'm sure it's nothing, but you see, he never touches it.
Well,
He sings the minuet in G da almost constantly. But he never touches it.
well, Miss Mary.
He tells me you told him it wasn't necessary.
Well,
he tells me about some think system. If he thinks the minuet in G, he'll have to
Miss
follow
Mary,
it.
the think system is a revolutionary method, I will admit, but, well, so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, Columbus's conception of the egg, the globe. box conception of the well-tempered clavichord. Now, I cannot discuss these things in public, but if you would allow me to call, when may I call?
Why any night this week?
Professor! We got our orders. We need you. We've been deputized.
Oh, well, congratulations, gentlemen. Let me see. You know, I've been trying desperately to give you fellas my references and credentials. You must have been all week by now, but every single time, it seems you get off topic somehow.
No.
Anyway, I think I might have just what you need over at my hotel room. I'll just be a moment.
Oh, Professor, this time I'm afraid I have to go along with you.
Oh, well, that's no issue. Let me see. Do I have my key? Oh, what's this? Well, I think this might be a testimonial from Madame Reed, the only female bassoon player to ever appear on the Red Path circuit. Her stage name, of course. Actually, she was from Moline. Lida Rose Quackenbush.
Oh, then can I see that for a minute?
Oh, you'll never forget the old name. Lida Rose. Same as that old song. How does it go again? Oh, let's see here. Something like... Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose.
To get the sun back in the sky. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Lida Rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy nor fine. Lida Rose, oh, won't you be my Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose.
Dream of now, dream of then, dream of a love song that might have been. Do I love you? Oh yes, I love you, and I'll bravely tell you that's only when we dream again. Sweet and low, sweet and low, how sweet that memory, how long ago, forever, oh yes, forever. Will I ever tell you I know?
Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without sun back in the sky. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Lida Rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same. So here is my fine. Lila Rose, oh, won't you be my Lila Rose, oh, Lila Rose, oh, Lila Rose.
Will you ever tell him? Won't you ever tell him? Ah, yes. Ah, no. Ah, fiddlesticks. Just open your mouth and let it come out. Now, Mama. Nothing. If he ever comes to call again, you see him alone, and if you have the gumption to tell him how you feel, tell him. Well, there's nothing wrong with a lady like that.
Mama,
Where have you been?
fishing
Fishing?
with Harold.
You mean Professor Hill?
Mm-hmm. And look, I still have some worms left.
Well, did you have a good time?
Constant. He told me all about his hometown, Gary, Indiana, and he said he'd take me there someday. And he taught me a song that hardly has any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. That's the town that knew me when. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I would say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that can light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that can light my face.
Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana.
Not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome. But
Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. I'll be back in a minute. I have to show Amaryllis my live frog. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da. La-di-da.
Leave the dishes, Mama. I'll do them. Don't you have to change for the sociables? Well, there's time later.
Hey, Shin's around here?
The Shin home is on East Elm. This is West Elm.
Criminy. Oh, I see you're the piano teacher around here, right? Say, you must know about this fella Hill from the boys' band in town.
Yes.
Well, don't let it worry you no more. I got the goods on him in spades. Swindling too big a dimple rigger. That's why I gotta see the band. And I can't stay for long, though. The rain only makes a 15-minute water break. I wish it was 20. I'd like to spend 5 more minutes with you, girl.
Who are you?
Oh. Name's Charlie Cow, and Bill Silver. Right now, I'm not to protect a good name with the traveling fraternity from this swindler.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Oh, no. Mistake my old age. Of course I come. That fella's in the raspberry seed of my wisdom tooth just long enough. Oh, he already spoiled Illinois for me. He ain't gonna spoil I too. So what kind of music teacher are you anyway, huh? You didn't see right through him? Why, he's no more professor.
I know all about that. Band leaders are always called professors. It's a harmless deception. He's a fine director in this
Oh,
school.
back up. Fine director? Have you even heard one note of music from any band?
Well, no, but...
But nothing, girl. That fella ain't never formed a band in his life. No, he never will.
Well, if you'll just listen to me for a minute.
Oh, I'd like to if I had the time. I'd like to do more than that. I should got the inclination. But I gotta get back on that train and leave this dynamite with somebody on the way to the depot. Bye, girl. See you next time through.
Mr. Cowell, you don't know me yet.
Is that an invitation?
I don't know you, and
Yeah, you got any more time to do
I mean, as well as I'd like to.
No trouble there, girly girl.
I've never met an anvil salesman before. That's something, well, quite different.
Everybody listen. Take some. Real salesman, I can tell you that much. Tables have a very limited appeal, you know. Well, I gotta go to the train. That. We're also fired. I gotta leave word from there about that fella Hill.
Well, leave word with me.
Oh, no. Not in your tin type. How do I know you delivered these letters?
Try me.
I don't. Who do you think you're protecting, huh? That fella's got a girl in every county in Illinois, and he's taking it away from every single one of them. Oh, and that's 102 counties, girly girl. You do the math. And that doesn't even begin to count the entities like you that he cozies up to just to keep their mouths shut. Oh, neither one of you have seen the last of me, girly girl. Oh, I wait. Oh, hey! I said move.
He made me chocolate. I couldn't name all that. I did. Oh. It's fine. I don't want to cheer you up. Look. That's the wrong note, you words. Yeah.
It's still edible.
Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun.
Wait.
Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be my light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose.
It's still good.
Marion, dear, who was you just talking? Why, Professor Hill.
Hello, Mrs. Peru, and of course, Miss Marion.
You two come up and sit. I've got some jelly on the stove. But there is no jelly on the stove, Mama. Well, I'll put some on.
Shall we set, as your mother said?
Well,
You did ask me to call.
did I? I didn't mean anything.
Now, I don't mean that your call implied anything but academic enlightenment. The think system, I've been by a time or two this week to try to explain it. There always seem to be people around, though. Ladies mostly, I thought.
Yes, Mrs. Squires and several of the ladies.
Well, that's good. Wouldn't want anyone beating my time. Oh, man. Well, it is evidently not the convenient night, then. I will see you at the sociable.
Professor Hill, is it true that you've had 100? Well, what I'm trying to say is,
Yes?
is it true that you really developed a big system?
A what? Oh, a think system, right. Well, actually, it's very simple. As simple as whistling. When you whistle, all you have to do is think a tune and have it come out clearly here. Try this before you ask any questions.
I take your word.
Could we sit down?
Are all music teachers as dense as I am?
All music teachers?
I dare say any dozens. Maybe 100.
Well,
Have they all been as fascinated as I have with the think system?
some more, some less. Actually, one lady had come up with the same system by the time I got to her town. She showed me a few refinements.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Please don't let me keep you, Professor Hill. You must have much more important things to do than explain the think system to me.
Well, I can't think of one.
And I must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
Now, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors of traveling salesmen.
Well, Miss Marion, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. After all, one even hears rumors about librarians.
I suppose you're referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty.
Mr. Madison, my father's best friend. No matter what they say, he left me an assured job so Mother Winthrop and I would have some security. Surely you don't believe...
Of course not, but... Well, that's just what I mean. It just goes to show. Why do you think people start these rumors?
Narrow-mindedness, jealousy. Jealousy mostly, I guess.
Of course, and well, jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. What have you heard?
Oh, nothing about you personally, just generally.
What generally?
Just that. But of course, it stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to... I mean, take you, for instance. Your attentions to customers and, well, teachers could be misinterpreted, mightn't they? I mean, now, honestly, mightn't they?
Why?
And so you say if another salesman or somebody were jealous, they could just be downright lies, couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Well, of course.
And it just proves that you should never believe everything you hear, doesn't it? I mean, if we discuss things...
Right. Miss Marion, look, I would be delighted to discuss anything in the world with you, but please, couldn't we do it sitting down? I mean, your legs, do they bend at all?
I mean, we could sit on the porch bench.
We could sit on a large hollow log over at the footbridge.
I couldn't think of it. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Oh, just to talk.
I've got to just feel sociable.
Then I'll meet you there in 15 minutes.
I just can't. Please. Some other time. Maybe tomorrow.
My dear librarian, save up enough tomorrows and you'll find you've collected nothing but a lot of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I want to make this today worth remembering.
Oh. So would I.
Footbridge, 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Mama! Yes? I just told Professor Hill I need him at the footbridge for 15 minutes. Glory be in the saints be praised, it works. What does? It's the big system on your parlor.
Marcellus!
Hey, Greg. The uniforms have arrived, and the kids are in them already. But if they show up at the sociable later tonight, they're going to be screaming for music. Yeah. Right. Here's most of the dough. Now, I had time collected. You got most of it, I think. And you got all the kids organized, go down to the lumberyard holding up. Grant this.
Right. Get the ring.
Okay. And the freight leaves 9:40, so be ready.
Well. It's time to get a new one. Well, it's not even 8:30 yet.
Well, 8:29 when you have to watch out. Listen, if you want to stick around here in Turtle World and get yourself caught in this man trap, you go ahead, but you gotta go.
All right. I'll meet you in the hotel. Plenty of time now.
Hurry up.
Miss Marion, you're late.
But you said 15 minutes.
Well, what I meant is, you must be about 26 years late. Took you all that time to get to the footbridge with a fella.
Well, if I'm telling you the truth, it was almost longer.
Oh?
Halfway through, I nearly turned back. I guess I'm not the first to find it easier to think clearly when not under the spell of your salesmanship.
Well, surely you don't think I've been selling you something.
No, you've given me something.
I don't recall giving you anything.
Yes, you have. Something beautiful. That's why I came, and I'm glad. One can expect much more from a traveling salesman, so don't be afraid that I expect much more. There have been many ports of call, and I know there will be many more, so that's no more reason that I should be grateful for what you left behind for me. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was
Miss Marion, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Hey, Greg.
Excuse me. I'm expecting a cable from Hector Berlois. This could be it.
Now, it's just the salesman here. Sounds like she's selling and you're buying.
Now look, I didn't know I was going to be able to leave tonight. I had to keep her off balance. I told you.
she's so off balance, you can't tell her from a catboat in her hurricane.
Well, I'm coming out on top in this skirmish, and I'm not leaving until I collect my commission.
Ew. Well, you're not getting out of anywhere on this footbridge, and you know that.
Oh, there's a place near the sociable business. Makes this footbridge look like the old lady's home. Now, beat it. Never a peaceful moment in the music business, am I right? Now, where were we?
You are about to tell me what I don't know about you.
Ooh. We don't have to get into that now, do we?
No, we don't. Or ever for that matter, Harold. You see, the librarian hasn't felt much like doing research lately, but she did plenty when you first came to town.
Oh. What about?
You know, about Professor Harold Hill, Gary Conservation, gold medal class of Alt 5. You see, Harold, there wasn't any Gary Conservatory in Alt 5.
Oh, well, there certainly was.
Because the town wasn't built till Alt 6. I'll see you at the sociable.
You knew all the time?
Since July 7th, 3 days after you came. I tore this page out of the Indiana Journal. It was originally intended to use against you, but now I give it to you with all my heart.
But if you knew, why didn't you say so? Why, you could. When 110 cornets played the air, then I modestly took my place as the one and only face, and I umpan up and down the square.
Good night, my someone. Good night, my love.
With 110 cornets close at hand,
Our star is shining, its brightest light.
there were horns of every shape and sweet dreams be yours, dear, if dreams there be.
While 110 cornets played the air.
I wish I may, and I wish I might. Now good night, my someone, good night.
Well, I give these stubborn islands one thing. They know how to make some good popcorn. Delicious. What? Not nearly as delicious as the taste of victory. You know what goes well with the taste of victory? The sweet, sweet look of defeat on that fella Hill's face when he realizes just how royally screwed he is. Oh, I can see it now. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I could even sing about it. But I won't, because that's stupid. You know, you get me think right now, if it hadn't been for that librarian, I'd have had no good little... I tell her all about him, and what she do? Lily gags me around until I couldn't get a shin no more. That's right, I'll be man hungry son of a... I'll curl like a yeah.
Lovely, ladies, lovely. Now turn. Take your body with you, lovely. Now let's have a go at our Grecian herbs. 1 Grecian herb, 2 Grecian herbs, and a fountain.
All right, turn around, Mr. Washburn. Steve used as Professor Hill taught us.
What'll it be?
The Shaboom
if you beg her pardon. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Squeeze her once, but she isn't looking. If you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper upper, she will never get sore on her way to summer. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Si, do. Now little old Sal was no gal, as anyone could see. Look at her now, she's a go gal who only goes for me. Squeeze her once, but she isn't looking. And you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper upper, she will never get sore on her way to summer. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.